Okay, here's a little discussion on the rubber versus hard plastic buttons on Ferrari 430s, Ferrari 599s, and actually Alfa Romeo 8C. So this is a 599, same as 430, rubber auto button. Okay, you can see it flexes. The way this works, these are the same on the Alfa. Okay, when you press the button, you flex the button and make contact with the small micro switch on the bottom. Usually the first failure is a cracking or peeling of the coating. I'm not sure if the cell phone camera is going to pick this up, but these Alfa Romeo buttons are all cracked. Okay, so what we've done is reverse engineered this with a hard plastic button. You'll see this is ours. It's completely hard. I want to make clear you cannot install a hard button into a rubber button switch assembly. It has to be a completely different switch assembly because this has to stroke versus the flexing of the button. So there's a lot more parts. There's a plunger behind here, a spring, some other pieces. So we are getting ready to retool this Alfa Romeo 8C. Now this has some other switches with it and a different harness, so we're going to actually keep this electronics and just change out the switch assemblies and buttons. On our 430 and 599 solution, we're going to sell a complete turnkey harness. You take your old harness out with switches, put ours in, and you're done. So there's another button that's offered from Hong Kong via eBay and some others, and you can see here that first of all the graphic isn't correct. This is a 430 reverse, same as 599 button. You'll see the R is much larger. It's different. Okay, you'll see the original buttons have a dome to them. Okay, this button is flat on top, and there's actually been some claims that this is a better produced button than the original and it's thicker. That's absolutely false. I can measure these right here. Okay, let's see if I'm not sure this is going to pick up on the camera here. We'll give it a try. But basically, I've got a depth gauge here. Okay, so I've got this zeroed at the granite plate. Again, forgive me for this kind of lousy setup. But if I measure from the granite plate to the back of this, I get about, I mean, it's rubber, so it's compressing a little. So call it 75 thousandths roughly. Okay, this is the original auto button. If I measure this one, it's 79 thousandths. So, you know, again, basically the same. That other replacement from Hong Kong isn't any thicker. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you learned something.